Hi everyone, welcome. It's me, Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to talk about three common major mistakes that beginner tarot readers make. So when people are starting to learn tarot, they often come to me with the same questions, same concerns, and I find that three mistakes are often made. So number one mistake, it's kind of a two-parter for me. So number one is spending too much time consulting a tarot book, a book of tarot meanings, or the little white book that comes with your deck. You're relying on that, spending too much time with your nose in that book consulting those meanings, rather than using your intuition, your senses, your eyes, your heart to understand what's going on in the card. So I guess this number one mistake has two parts: relying on the book too much and not relying at all on your own intuition, getting caught up in somebody else's interpretation of the cards. So that's a big one. I would say that's number one. Okay. Number two mistake that beginner tarot readers make. I think that often beginners choose spreads, tarot layouts that are much too complicated. So they use something like the Celtic Cross when they're first learning, then they feel overwhelmed. They can't see the answer that they're looking for in the cards. They don't see, or they're not at the point yet where they can understand how the cards relate with each other. They try to interpret them boom, boom, one after the other, and just end up getting overwhelmed and deciding to quit for the day. So number two mistake, choosing a spread that's too complicated rather than going with a nice, simple, clear one when you're learning. Because short spreads, 3-card spreads, they can still give you a lot of good information. Okay, so what about the third mistake that comes up most often for beginners in my experience? I would say that beginner readers often have a tendency to consult the cards multiple times with the same question. So there are a few reasons for this. Maybe they don't like the answer that they got from the first go around, so they think, no, that was wrong, I'm going to try again. So, or perhaps they feel that they did something wrong in the process. They felt like they shuffled incorrectly, or they dropped the cards and they mixed them up in the wrong order. They weren't thinking about the question, blah, blah, this kind of thing. So for whatever reason, it's not helpful to consult the cards in a short period of time over and over again on the same question. You'll find that you get confused. I think the cards react to you and just say, you know what, you're not listening to what I have to say, so I'm going to shut down until you can calm down and come back again and look at them more clearly. Okay, so 3 common mistakes that beginner tarot readers make: relying too much on the book rather than their intuition, choosing a spread that's too complicated for them at the outset, and lastly, consulting the cards several times with the same question for whatever reason, hoping to get a different answer maybe. Yeah. So do not despair. These are 3 mistakes that can be overcome, and I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to tell you how you can do that. So on that note, stay tuned. For those of you in Toronto, I am offering a Learn Tarot Secrets beginner tarot class series. You can click the link to see some details about it. And for those of you who aren't in Toronto, well, you can visit my YouTube channel. Or actually, if you're in Toronto, come on down. So you can visit my YouTube channel. I'll include the link for that as well. And there's a lot of great free information there about how to approach tarot when you're first learning, so that it gets you on the right path going forward. So thanks for listening. Stay tuned for my next video where I give some more clues into how to make the most of your tarot readings, how to bond with your cards, and how to trust your intuition and why that's important. Thanks. Bye.